Hey everyone again. So, where I left off last time with the surrogacy was I told you that I was not pregnant, that the frozen 5 day frozen transfer did not work. As far as why, we don't know. But um, I'm kind of just staying positive and trucking along. I honestly don't know where the strength is coming from because I just feel like I've been doing this for a long time. I know 9 months isn't a very long time, technically, but if you count from before we had conceived Jordan and trying then, it was kind of like that then, too. So, after the failed transfer, they told me I got my beta results done on day 7, and I got the results like 2 hours later, and they told me to stop all medications and that in about a week I would start bleeding a period. And I started it in 2 days, so that was kind of crazy. Everyone told me that it would be really, really heavy, and it was kind of a relief that it was just it was the same as any other period for me. Um, I don't know if it's heavy or not, but that's just all I know, so it wasn't a big deal. The cramping was super intense, and I don't have period cramps. The only cramping any cycle I get is when I ovulate for about 6 hours when I ovulate, and my ovulation test is positive, so that's how I know. I can feel even how my body switches sides every month. And in fact, this month I actually felt it on both sides, which is really weird. Yesterday I had ovulated and it was like both sides, and I'm like, good thing we're not trying to conceive because we would end up having twins, knowing our luck. So, um, not that twins aren't a blessing, but it's just kind of, you know, not exactly what we could handle. So, um, I ovulated yesterday. My post failed transfer bleed was about 6 days long. It was kind of just your average run of the mill period. And then I ovulated on day 14, and so now I'm on, or was it 2 days ago? I know I'm on day 15 or 16. I think I'm on day 16 now. So the IPs said that they wanted to continue with me and try again, which was fabulous. And I thought that maybe the next step would just be starting the Lupron injection again and go from there, the estrogen pills, and then just after my next period, build it back up. Around 2 weeks after that, I would have another transfer. I don't know if that could still happen, but the first step they want to do is a hysteroscopy. And while they're in there, if they see anything weird, they'll do a DNC of what's needed to be done. That kind of freaked me out at first, I'm not going to lie. I was like, I've had 2 easy conceptions, I've had 1 failed transfer. There shouldn't be any red flags raised here. But when I thought about it, and I've talked to other surrogates, and I've read up on their website and everyone else, so it kind of seems like I was supposed to have a hysteroscopy before the first transfer. They didn't do one because they saw that I conceived on the first try both times. Well, the first time I didn't even try, but the second time I literally I ovulated, had sex, and I got pregnant. Like, you know what I mean? So they weren't expecting any issues. But I still don't think there's an issue. Like, I feel like it was probably due to embryo quality. But you never know. So I agreed to do the hysteroscopy because I have nothing to hide, and if there is something, they'll take care of it. If not, we'll just continue as we have been. So my IPs consented to that, and I consented to that, and they said that day 3 of my next period would be when they would do it. But I called yesterday to schedule, and she said they want me in this coming Wednesday. So I'm gonna have a hysteroscopy and possibly a DNC if there's like even one little thing out of whack, they'll just clean it out and start over this Wednesday, which is crazy. luckily, I'm not very stressed about childcare because I do have to go to New York for that. And Tyler has a week off of work every month with his job, which is awesome. But sometimes he has to work, overtime during that week off. But this week he has off for most of the week, so I don't even have to worry about who's going to watch the boys and stress about it. I just wanted someone to go along because I will be under general anesthesia for this procedure. I know that's not required. Some people are awake during it and just take Motrin or something. But I'm kind of glad they do it under general anesthesia. Their reasoning being that they want to be able to position me easier, and I'll be more calm, and I'll just have a nice little nap, hopefully. So hopefully that goes well, but I'm kind of glad that that's what they're doing. But the only thing is, every time I come out of anesthesia, I throw up like nonstop until they can get it under control. So hopefully they have something for that right away when I come out of it that they can give to me. And I am bringing someone along this time because I would like to have someone there, to help me get the taxi and get into the taxi and the hotel thing and all that. I'm going to need some kind of help at some point, I'm sure. And it's just a friend, I think, from high school, and I asked her because I know she's not working right now other than like babysitting jobs, so I figured, why not? And she's the sweetest person, so she's going along with me, and I'm really thankful for her to do that. So, because it was really last minute, and she's just like, sure, I'll go. So it was awesome. So she's gonna go, and we're gonna, I think, take the train or bus, whatever's, better schedule-wise, up to New York City. And then we're going to get in a hotel Tuesday night, and then we're going to have the procedure done Wednesday morning at 8:30. And then after that, I'm going to go back to the hotel, rest for a little while, and probably just go right home that afternoon. I asked the clinic about that, and they said it was fine. Just take it easy like the rest of that night and stuff. And then if I had any problems, I could just call. So that's the plan so far. I think that after the hysteroscopy, if everything goes well, I'm pretty sure cycle day 21, which would be in about a week, that I would get the Lupron injection. But I can't say for sure until we're there and I could talk to the doctors about it finally. So I did go out and buy a gift for my intended parents today because I'm sure I'll see them at some point this week, and if not, I'll have it for the next transfer. But I wanted to show you guys. And I live kind of, where the Amish people are and stuff, and it's definitely not like the main population here, but it's definitely a neat little culture thing that we've got going on. So I figured I'd stop at like an Amish gift shop. And it obviously wasn't too Amish because it was open on a Sunday, but I got a bunch of little things I'll show you guys. So the first thing I got, sorry, I'm getting over like the flu, but the first thing I got was an Amish cooking book. It's just a little one, it has like funnel cake came from PA, so there's just all kinds of stuff. Shoe fly pie, whoopie pies, just blueberry buckle, zucchini casserole, and just tons of stuff, so chicken corn soup, all that. And then I also got them, because I know I always drank it, spiced apple cider. So just little 4 pouches of spiced apple cider that's, they can drink or whatever. And then I got 3 postcards. This one is Amish country, and it talks about the Amish buggy on the back. I feel like this is show and tell or something. So this is like the people, and it talks about Amish as a religion, and this talks about the women of the Amish making their quilts and their vegetable gardens and everything. So, and then this is a hand towel with a stitched, embroidered hex sign on it, like kind of a quilt thing. And I just thought, you know, it's a cute little handmade thing from an Amish woman. So then I got 6 of these jams. I got grape jelly, seedless strawberry jam, apple raspberry jelly, orange marmalade. I love orange marmalade. I'm half tempted to go back and get some. That looks so good. Blueberry preserves and pepper jam. Whoop. So, as you can see, and there's like all kinds of little bits of pepper in it and stuff. It's really cool. So I'm excited to give them to them, you know, something small from where I live, and because they gave me some things that are kind of like more city type things, you know, and it was really neat, and Chinese, like cultural things. Speaking of that, I also got them a little dream catcher, and it's like a chime too. It's just a little thing like you can hang in your car or over your doorway or whatever, you know, just because I'm part Native American, and they knew I was part Irish and Native American, and they were more interested about those two things, and so I just got them something Native American, you know, for them. So I just thought that was cool, you know, because they shared a bit of their culture with me. So anyway, wish me luck for Wednesday. I'm nervous but excited because it means that we're making progress. So yeah, I think that's it. I will update you after the procedure, hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. Bye.